Dharma is to be aligned with the nature, with ourselves, with oneself. Because if we are stronger, if we are on path, then we can guide other people as well with the righteousness. Hello, welcome to Dharma Cafe. This cafe is not an ordinary cafe. It's a groundbreaking podcast that brings the true timeless wisdom of Vedic philosophy into conversation with the 21st century life. Hosted by me, my name is Harsha Shukla, and let's have a cup of tea over and then sit and chat and imagine sitting down with the chai with a thoughtful friend who helps you explore life's biggest questions through the lens of Hindu philosophy. No preaching, no dogma, just authentic conversation. So come and join me for Dharma Cafe. Thank you. Namaste. Today we will talk about what is Dharma. Dharma is not kind of come from outside, comes from within. And Dharma or Dharma is for an individual that means the set of duties, responsibilities, and a right conduct that aligns with both the cosmic order and one's personal role in life. In my opinion, Dharma or Dharma is like when you are born, wherever you are born in your family, as a daughter, as a mother, as a wife, as a friend, or as a human being. You have got set of responsibility which you need to align yourself with the Dharma, what is right and what is wrong. If you can understand that and then live your life, I think you are living in a righteous way. So how can we follow a Dharma? So it's like a compass, If your life is pointing towards living in harmony with the truth and the justice, when you go to sleep at night time, you don't think that, I should have done this or I should have done. We all feel that sometimes. But at the end of the day, if you're not hurting anybody or not harming anyone, I think you are in with the dharmas in a line with it. Dharma means, in Sanskrit root means that which upholds or sustain. And of course, Dharma depends on several factors. On a universal, it's a kind of a moral principles like honesty, non-violence, compassion, truthfulness, self-control. But then again, Dharma also, if you look at it on a wider scale, but even before we go on a wider scale, I look at it myself, my point of view is, Dharma is a foundation of your life. And if your foundation is strong, then you can build your life in harmony with the cosmos, with everybody. Because we say that Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam means whole universe is in one family. So when whole universe is one family, how do we start? So we have to start within ourselves first. Then only if we are aligned with ourselves, then we can align with our family, our society, our community, with the nation, and with the world. So we need to look into that how as an individual basis or a personal role or swadharma, for dharma towards me, how it is. So based on age, let's start that when you are young, you are learning, studying. So that time your dharma is to gain the knowledge and be good as anything, retain all the responsibility, and then learn discipline and everything you need to learn according to your age into that in the beginning. So of course, as you mature, learning right things and educating yourself with the different knowledges, then you get married and then you go into your family life. So what you have learned, what you have gained, what knowledge you have got, and what experience you have got, that experience and knowledge you use to support your family, and you start earning ethically. Ethically is the right word, because if you have got your dharma, you are living in a righteous way, then you will earn ethically as well. And obviously, you will teach your children that what is right and what is wrong. So then, obviously, by the time you have lived your life, you have brought up your kids and everything, you become towards a age of around 50 or something maybe, and then you think that you have taught your children and they have been capable of running their lives and everything, then you go out towards the community and help community, teaching Dharma and then seeking the liberation or going towards the goal of your life, what you have achieved. So it's not about just outer rules. It's about doing what is right according to your conscience while being in tune with Satya and a cosmic order. So how do we live? Well, the Gita says, Sri Krishna says to Arjuna that you need to see what is your temperament, strength, and your deep tendency. So you need to look to what is the role, what is your duty given your role in life. Even if it is messy, is better than doing someone else's duty perfectly. So if you are a student, household, retiree, your commitments, family, work, community, your position, your promises, what have you agreed to take responsibility? You need to look. If you are a parent, raising your children responsibly is part of your dharma, even if you have other ambitions. So sometimes in life, we think about our career and everything. But then if you got a family, it's very difficult to juggle the career and the bringing up the kids and everything. So you need to think what is right and then take the possibility right path. So that is what it is. The dharma is act without the selfish attachment. It's a Nishkam Karma. Nishkam Karma means that when you start doing righteous work, righteous duty, you don't expect anything in return. You don't think that if I do this, I'll get that. That is not dharma. That is selfish dharma. So it says, do your duty, but don't cling to the results. That means you do whatever you do, you give your best effort and accept the outcomes without bitterness or arrogance. We shouldn't abandon a righteous action because of fear or do it only for personal gain. Then again, we need to align ourselves with the truth and non-harm. How can we live? Even nowadays we talk about environment and everything, that we need to look after trees, we need to look after this, we need to look after the nature, cosmos. But when we are talking about our dharma and everything, we need to think that what our action in your dharma, is it truthful? Does it avoid unnecessary harm? Does it serve the greater harmony? Not just my ego. It is very difficult to live in this life when we are living in kind of comparing ourselves or trying to do best or better than the other community or better than somebody else. That is not dharma. Dharma is to you how you are. Each has got a capacity to grow, and we need to grow and we need to see what are our boundaries. How do we do that? And sometimes dharma feels uncomfortable when you think that this is not right. But then right action can be difficult. But that difficulty is often the sign you are on the path. You are on the right path. So dharma comes up like kind of your nature, your role, right action, and the detachment from the results. So when these four align, you are living your dharma. So it's very difficult to follow. And then I find sometimes myself that I think that, did I do this right or not right? Often at night time I think about it and then I think, no, I should have done it this way. Then next day, if the situation comes, I try and go and then think about myself and pause. I think if our conscience is alive and kicking, then we can say, because many times conscience is there to say that don't do that. But because of our intellect and mind and our smartness, we think don't listen to conscience, because sometimes conscience can be breaking down our ego and our haughtiness comes on the way and then we ignore that. But that is not the right dharma. Dharma is to be aligned with the nature, with ourselves, with oneself, because if we are stronger, if we are on path, then we can guide other people as well with the righteousness. That is what dharma in my mind means. Namaste.